Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seriously. I'm Brittany.
I'm Mary.
Today we're covering Chef Julian Season 2, the mid-season finale. A lot is going on.
Yeah, a lot happened.
So let's get right into it. All right. So the episode takes place the same time as the Sexless finale, which is the day before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we pan back to the season finale of Sexless, and Wendy and Daryl are on a little. She didn't know it was a date, but he was low key already trying to move his way into.
Yeah,
into
he was
Whitney.
trying to finalize some things.
Yeah, finalize some bang. So he took out to eat, whatever. And so they're sitting there, and then in comes Talisa, order her food, and of course Julian walks in right after Talisa, and then Wendy was trying to keep it low key, like she was trying to hide behind the menu.
She acted like she didn't see them.
She didn't want to see nothing. Like, okay,
As
what's on this menu? So, but then Daryl, he goes, "What's up, Talisa? What's up, Julian?" Like,
he wanted to make it known.
He wanted to be seen.
Me and Wendy are out here.
He was like, "Ain't nothing to hide.
Ain't nothing to hide. We're together.
I want them to see us. We are us. We are
one. We are one. Okay.
Yes. So Julian turns around and he's like, "Oh, really?" And then he gets all.
I think Daryl tried to give him a pound, and he gave him the closed fist.
Yes.
And so he called Wendy over. He's like, "Wendy, what's up?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey,
right?
Hey, Julian."
Yeah. And he's like, "Come in, no love." He's trying to show that he still got it.
He was such a creep, though.
Yes.
As he was doing it, because
first of all, can I get a hug?
He looked rough. Okay, let's not do that. He was in like these sweatpants, sweatshirt, and his hair was looking crazy.
Yeah.
And he's with this toothpick. I
can't
get no hug.
And raggedy.
Hell no, you can't get no hug.
But she came because she's weak for him.
She's very weak.
She's weak. So she came, she gave him a little hug, and he all gripping her on the cheek, kissing her on the cheek, gripping her on the waist.
Picking her up, too.
Picking her up. And he gonna say, "Oh, you've been working out." And she's like, "No."
He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, right, yeah. Because I would know, right? And she was like...
Her eyes, like, looked at him like, "Oh, my God, I can't believe you just said that."
She said, "On that note, I
gotta go.
I'm out.
Can't
I'm out." She was out. She asked Daryl, said, "You ready?" Because I'm done.
But before then, she's like, "Oh, sorry for not getting back to you about that text." Forget him. Girl, what you apologize
How many
for?
texts did he forget to text you back, girl?
Yeah.
Stop it.
And he was really acting like like he's a pimp, and like one of his hoes that finally went out into the world to go work for somebody else.
Right.
This is some kind of reunion.
Like, "Oh, this who you working for now? This who you working for?" Oh, all right. Okay, so we go back to the apartment. Julian is mad.
He is so sad.
He's upset. He's hurt.
Holding the pillow like it's his only friend. Like his only.
He feels so
vulnerable. He feels vulnerable. Like, oh my God.
Holding the pillow, rocking back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I felt like he wanted to do, and just why does she love me? That's what I felt.
How could she do this to me? So Talisa come in like, "You okay?"
Yeah.
She's like, "I know you're still not mad over Wendy's messy self. Like, you don't even know the full story."
Yeah, girl. Shut your mouth. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
That's what I felt like saying. Go to bed. Although her head wrap did look cute.
She had a cute little head wrap.
Yeah,
I'll give it that. So now it's the next day. It's Valentine's Day at this time.
Homeboy got a pep in his step.
Okay. Got his swag back.
He can't dance, but he was doing something.
He cleaning himself. He's like, "Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Ain't nobody. I'm out here." All right, so he cleaned up the kitchen. He just finished his family recipe of breakfast.
That's all he knows.
I don't get it. You talked about
specialty.
I don't understand. You talked about your family recipes of soul food and collard greens and chicken, and yet we still countless time after time get breakfast. So anyway, Talisa comes in. She's like, I know you're not cooking for Wendy. What's all this for? What you trying to do? Who you going to see?
She's like, you cooking for Wendy's messy ass? Girl, you don't even know the whole story.
You don't.
Shut your mouth.
You don't. That's why you just like, mind your business, because
he was like, basically, mind your business. Your food is in the stove.
Right.
Go over there.
Go on.
Don't you ever talk about Wendy.
I gotta go. So he pulls up to
Miss Milan. That's what we're gonna call her.
Yeah, Miss
Proud
Milan.
mom.
Proud mom. So he pulls up to Miss Milan's house ready. Who opens the door?
Our favorite, proud dad.
Yes! No other than the proudest of all dads. The man, the myth, the legend, Cassius.
But Julian, when he walked up, he was feeling like he was so smooth.
Yes.
He was ready.
As soon as the door opened, he was ready to come in.
Yeah.
Cassius was like, whoa.
You thought that you thought? Nah, bro. Nah.
Delivery boy?
Yes, he called him a boy. He was like, you got a little delivery boy at your door.
And Milan's like, wrong address. Not me. Home cooked meals only. No
But
deliveries.
Julian the entire time was so scared. Like,
Yeah.
Cassius ain't finna put his hands on you. Calm yourself down.
Yes.
He looked like a little boy. He acted like a little punk. He was just like,
But first of all, he's like, okay, he just think like, okay, this is the guy from the portrait. Oh, why is he here? But
he feels like he owes this man so much respect.
I guess
I felt like.
I think it's just, he probably never been in a situation like this where another guy is in the picture. Or,
it seems like he hasn't
with
been in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
He's so used to things
all this
going
is
his
new
way.
to him. So Cash is looking like, all right, if you're not delivery, then okay, you must be Roland's tutor. Are you Roland's tutor? Are you the babysitter? No, we don't need one.
I'm actually taking him.
Right, I'm taking him this month. So why are you here?
Who are you? Speak up.
Oh, you here for Milan? Got it. And at this time, she still hasn't come to the door yet.
Yes.
And he's like, and then
he was like slowly creeping back. Like he didn't
like, I'm gonna leave this here.
This.
I'm gonna leave this here. I don't know.
You about to give out free food? That's what
right.
Cassius was like. Wait, what?
Right?
Why are you gonna leave that here?
Why are you leaving this breakfast? We don't want this.
He's like, I'll just leave it here.
He's like, oh,
don't mean to disturb you.
Got it. Right? Don't mean to disturb you. I'll just leave. I feel like Cassius was like grilling him like he was Milan's dad. Like, you got kids? You want kids?
Yeah.
What's this? Like, calm down, proud dad. We get it.
I want to see Julian sweat, so I was here for it.
He was here for it. I was like, who you? But I mean, whatever. He's Cassius. Cassius. So Milan says, come on in. And he goes, take your shoes off.
Little boy. That's what he wanted to say.
This is a grown man. This is a grown folks' house. Take the shoes off. You mess the door.
Respect this house. Okay? Take your shoes off, little boy.
Take your shoes off, boy.
And he quickly did it, too. Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
With no questions asked. And then you people, when he whispered to Milan, I see you still like them young.
And she said, you used to be here.
Hello?
Milan, how old are you? You've been doing this for how long now? You like them young, huh? You like them young.
Stella, get your groove back, Milan.
Time after time. Like, and her hair was bomb. Let's just throw that out there.
Yes, Milan was giving me life with that hair this episode. Yes, Milan. So, but then he asked Julian, like, oh, have you met our son?
No, sir.
He was like, sir, okay.
I was like, Julian, you are a punk. You're probably the same age as
No,
this
but I think
guy.
people trying to play him. Like, I think...
No, he looked super nervous. He was like, no, sir. I think that Julian is, like, so out of his element, he doesn't really know how to behave. Mm-hmm. So he assumes that he has to behave a certain way, right. And like, you're not a teenager, you don't have to call him sir.
Yeah,
you're not taking his teenage daughter to the prom.
That's how I was acting, though. I feel like that's how
Julian was
Milan
acting.
Come in, I don't know. I feel like he was acting like a dad himself. Hit him with the sir. So then Milan is like, all right, let's see what you got. I'm hungry. And Proud Dad's like, I'm hungry too.
But nobody asked me if I wanted anything. So he's sitting in the corner. The little boy comes over. Is this a new kid? It's the same kid.
The same kid.
Oh.
He just got bigger.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. And, Cassius is looking all sad in the corner while everybody looks like a big happy family.
Yeah, like a big family. But he was hating on the low. He was like, anybody can cook that. What's that? Anybody want that? Why?
He was low-key hating.
That's when he came like, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Sausage.
He said it's not fair.
It's not fair.
I didn't even know you were here. But I mean, Julian could have offered.
So bad though.
Julian could have said, like, do you want to try something?
But it's tension. It's tension. Like, I don't know. First of all, it's a grown woman. You need to call before you just come up in here.
That's first, yes.
That's number one. You don't know what I got going on.
Exactly.
Because she
I
already
told you before I have a child.
Right, that too. And I told you before I was doing stuff. Hello Cupid, what's up? Hello Cupid, Bay Ave, I'm out here. So...
But even before, like, Proud Dad told him, like, I'm just here for the kids. So, you know, you don't need to worry about anything. So I think that at that point, Julian should have chilled out. And he could have, like, at least offered something.
But I feel like if you just here for the kid, don't worry about my guests. Act like the guest is not here.
But I mean, the kid got to eat too. I think
so the kid.
I think Julian forgot that she has a child because he seems to only prepare enough for.
No, he prepared a lot.
He prepared a lot, but I think he forgot like the kid might be there as well. He thought that this was gonna be like a cute little date.
Yeah, he's not used to it.
He's not used to a lot of things, clearly. Okay.
So, Proud Dad's like, all right, Roland, it's time to go. Take yourself to go. Pack it up.
I'm tired of saying this.
We got to go. So Milan walks him to the door, and then Julian is scrolling through his phone, scrolling on the gram, and he comes across a little flick.
A little flick, yes.
Yes.
And from here on, he sees black only. He only sees black because he just got upset.
He saw black.
He saw black.
Because Milan came back ready. Milan was
ready for breakfast, and he's like, nah, I don't want to take up your whole day.
Like,
then why did you come?
Then why you here?
Exactly. All of a sudden, you have to leave.
Right,
you are a delivery boy.
Yeah.
You're just dropping the food off.
You should have said that to him, like, oh, so you really just making a delivery?
Yeah. Let me go get your little tip.
Right. Hold on. Let me get my purse. Since you want to do this. But I feel like that's how he felt when she baby dolled him. Like, all right, you got to go. Like, cut the date real short. Like,
I
she was just like, okay.
Yeah. Because she didn't seem bothered.
I thought she was. She was like, okay, Julian.
But she's
like,
not going to let him see that. I think she was just
I saw it. I feel like she did feel some type of way. Like, how you just gonna leave? So he leaves.
Mm-hmm. He turned into the Hulk as he's walking to his car. He turned into the Hulk as he walked into his car.
He ripped up his shirt like,
I was weak. So he calls businessman James.
Yes.
And businessman James is busy. Okay.
Busy. First of all, he ignored the first call.
Yes.
Straight to voicemail.
Because he's busy. He's out here.
He's out here doing stuff, and you're not. Like, what is this?
You're upset about nothing.
Yeah. He calls again. He finally picks up. Like, what's up, Julian? What's up?
But what do you want? That's what I felt like he wanted to say.
And then he felt like he was yelling at James like he did something. Like, we gotta talk.
James
I just saw
like,
something.
listen, I'm kind of.
Right. It was like, wait, what? You gotta come now? He's like, we'll talk later.
I'm right in front of your house, basically.
He's like, you outside?
Yeah, already?
He's like, all right, come in. Like, what can I say?
Yes.
What can I say? So he comes in, he storms in, rather.
Yes.
Storms in,
huffing and puffing. And then he's like, what's the problem?
Right.
What's going on?
What's up?
He pulls out his phone and he's like, look at this. And it's a picture of breakfast. No. So James is like, what?
He's like, who you make this for?
Yes, because he knows what you do for a living.
He know you make breakfast. Everybody knows.
He's like, this is Daryl's. So he saw your recipe? Right. Like, he knows this is your specialty.
And he getting aggravated.
He gets so upset. Like, everybody knows about my specialty. Everybody knows that I make breakfast. Damn.
Yes,
but that's besides the point.
That you're not missing. This is Wendy's place to see the green pillow and the green
He's like,
couch.
oh.
He's like, oh, word?
He still didn't seem to care.
No.
But he was like Pharisee.
When he said Wendy, he was like, oh, shh. And then Farrah come in, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. So he shows her the pic as well, and she seems to not recognize her own home, doesn't she?
I think she was playing it because that last season of Sexless, I remember she was over when they were together, and she saw Daryl at the house, and she heard everything.
Yeah. She knows that couch.
Yeah, she knows that couch.
But
so,
I think
she was playing it because she don't want to. That's none of your business what Wendy do. So she saw the picture, she's like, what? That's breakfast.
Yeah, that's nothing. What?
Breakfast.
It looked like a healthy meal to me.
Well-balanced breakfast. What happened? So then he's like, well, come on, that's Daryl. That's his shirt. What? And she's like, what do you care about what Wendy do?
What are you even talking about?
Right. Last time I checked, you was out here getting her friend's number.
And then he's like, he broke the code, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, Wendy, no, that's my boy. Mm-hmm. And Wendy is pretty much my we all want to know, Julian. Please say the word. What is Wendy? Because we're all waiting for you to decide what that even is.
Yes. So
and then Farrah had to read him.
But do you remember when Julian tried to get Farrah's number?
Yeah, it was like outside.
Was it the
party?
Right?
Yeah. No, it wasn't the Halloween party. It was another house party.
Another James event.
Party. Yeah. James out here making money, okay? He's out here throwing parties.
So she's like, I really don't care what you have to say because you are doing your own thing, so don't worry about what she's doing.
And also, I don't really have time for this. Like, I gotta go.
So I got my own problems, okay? No, but then she tells him, like, you know, after Stacey messed up your car when he tried to pay for it. He's like, she tried to pay for it.
He's ready to punch a wall at this point.
They didn't even tell me. So she's like, I don't know if I was supposed to say that, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know what I just did. I don't want to know what to James.
I was never here.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved, is what she said.
So then James tells him to go to the source, as in go to Wendy. Go talk to Wendy. Because she's the problem that you have. Like, she's the issue that you have.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to go to the source. And he leaves.
So everyone has left. Only person left is James. Until we see Talisa.
Peek her head out. Yo. Like,
behind the door. And she's like, is everybody gone?
Right, with her little cute head wrap.
Yes, he's like, yeah. She's all right, so come back here so I can tell you my problem.
Right.
And she walks away. We see she has only a towel on.
Hello?
Girl, where your clothes at?
And James like, alrighty then.
Yes, he's like, I done finished my second job, therapy. All right.
Therapy.
I'm about to put in this work. All right. He stayed clocking in.
At all times of the day. No matter. No
breaks.
What.
He takes no breaks.
No breaks.
He scheduled Farrah for a later date.
Right. They come back at this time. Let me look at my files, a schedule. We'll talk. So then, all right. So they have a little creeping around going on. So then we pan back to Julian in his car outside of Daryl's place of employment.
Yes,
because he
has
currently
a job.
Knows nothing about.
No, he don't know nothing about that life.
He don't know nothing about that. He said this is his job. He should be at work.
I think that's why he was upset.
That's number one.
Somebody else working.
First of all, y'all, you got a job, you got my girl, and you cooking her breakfast. These are the things I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
That's his dream.
His dream. And you take it all. You took it all. So I'm out here, I'm mad.
He's down.
He hates him. Thinking of everything. Everything.
Okay.
So then, what happens?
So he gets out his car. He sees that, Daryl just came from a long day of work. Daryl was ready to, he clocked out already. He's ready to go home. He had plans with Wendy that evening.
That's what he ready to do.
And, Julian's upset. He's in a rage. Okay, so he's like, "Hey, you see me?"
Right, because that will peep and walk right past him.
Like, I ain't got time for that little boy.
Right, I don't got time. It's been a long day.
Had a long day of work. I don't have time. Okay, that's basically what it was. You see me?
So I was like, "What?
What is it now? What happened?
What's up?
I just saw you yesterday. What's up?
Right, I don't need to see you right now.
And you had an attitude then. So what's up? What are you upset about?
Yes. So he's like, so this is what she want.
And Daryl kind of looks away because he's like, nah, she don't really want that.
Wait, no, first of all, he's like, it's about to be official. You a fool. Because first of all, she wouldn't even let you post on Instagram.
Yeah, she asked you to take it down.
Take it down. So it ain't official nothing. If it ain't Instagram official, it's not going to be Facebook official. It's not going to be official nothing. So
but that's how men are. They want to be competitive and want to, like, prove that, I'm the man and I won up to.
Neither one of y'all, though. She ain't playing neither one of y'all. So then they have some words and...
Yeah, words are exchanged. They're like, back up, bruh. They're too damn close to my face.
I ain't going to tell you again.
In his country accent.
I ain't going to tell you again, boy. So then, of course...
Chef Julian has no behavior, so he has to...
Throw the first punch
First of all, he pushed him first.
Yeah.
He putting hands on people.
And then they both blacked out after that.
Yeah, they blacked out.
So then at this point, we're getting it taped from all... They have it like
cell phones.
From cell phones.
People in parked cars.
That's what you do. You see fight, you like, ooh. And they was getting it in. They was getting it in.
They had a little scuffle.
Then they hear the police.
Who called the police? First of all.
Right. Who called the police? Because y'all were just
What is this? And they calling police? I was like,
Cut it out, because everybody was recording. Everybody was using their phone to record.
They either recorded or they standing there watching, okay?
Unless the police were like on the block.
On the block and just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But then again, they were running. So they start running.
Yeah, they start running.
In the same direction, okay? And then one just turns over.
Oh, they ran in the opposite direction.
No, at first they ran in the first direction. And then I think Daryl had turned the corner. And that's when he got caught first.
Yeah. It was just like, it was such a...
Yeah, it wasn't good, to be honest.
It was just like, dang, I got caught.
And Julian's running for his life.
I thought Julian was gonna make it out.
Me too. First.
Daryl was gonna be the only one caught, and Julian was just gonna be out here in the streets.
You know, Julian, he a little dumb. He should have ran into a business.
He probably ran inside the police station.
Know him, right? He should have just ran into like a business or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know like how that neighborhood was.
I don't even know.
He got caught too, and they both got some interesting looking mugshots. Yes. They were both faded in the face.
Yes, faded, bleeding. I was like, I didn't know the fight was that intense. I did not know.
But you know, good for you, Daryl, for getting in some hits. Because homeboy was bleeding from the mouth and the nose.
Everywhere. First of all, he had a long day at work, so all that, he probably had a bad day with his boss, so all that aggression was coming on.
Wendy not being official with him. All of this is building up. And then Julian comes with his bull.
Yes. So you know, I'm not here for
he had to get it.
Yes. Oh my God. So this is the mid-season finale. So the next episode will be premiering July 16th. And we got a little preview of that. So we'll see. Since Milan is a lawyer, she came and bailed Jordan. She came and bailed Julian out.
Yeah, Julian's mom came to pick him up.
His mom, his auntie. Give him an auntie. Let her be auntie.
Okay.
Auntie Milan came and she bailed him out. And Wendy, I guess she's waiting on Daryl.
I didn't know if she was there. Maybe she was actually there to bail them both out. But then when she saw Milan with him, she probably felt some kind of way, and so now she's just gonna bail. She was like,
because she hasn't seen really Julian with anybody in a long time, like any other women, women. So that was a lot for her to take in.
Yeah,
so.
I think they saw her too. I think Julian actually saw her.
You think so?
Yeah, because he was like looking in her direction. So, and that's when he had put his arm around Milan. So maybe he's trying to be petty and be like, yeah, girl, I moved on.
Right,
but
you moved on, I did too. But he really hasn't.
You know, he just...
When he see Milan, he think
in his feelings all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with natural hair.
Yeah.
You see Milan.
He love a naturalista. Let me tell you about Julian. He love a naturalista. All his girls, natural.
Except for Sydney. He wasn't feeling her.
That's what she had the natural curl. She had a natural curl. So he was like, nah,
I need to feel your hair, girl. I need to feel that hair.
So that answers the question. That's why
I need to feel that 3A, 4A,
6C.
I need it. Turn me on.
Like, I'm gonna just leave. That's exactly why I didn't work out with Sydney. Wow. Okay. So that was episode 5, mid-season finale. Stay tuned for our question, comments, and concern. So, Mary, what you got? Tell me your QCCs.
Okay. My first question, it's kind of like 4 questions in one.
All right, a little 4-parter.
Yeah, okay. So, why is Julian so sad that she moved on when he never wants to put his pride aside and just tell her how she feels? So, he's acting like a little baby, right? Mm-hmm. So, is he more upset that it's Daryl that she moved on with, or is it just the fact that she moved on with another guy? That was one of my questions.
Good question.
Another one is, Milan, how old are you, girl? Because I don't understand. What's this life you live? Another one is like, so we just pop up to like women's homes on Valentine's Day, the day of love, and then we leave.
That's kind of cute.
And then we leave. That's kind of cute. And have the excuse to be trying to disrupt the whole day. Like, what was the point of him going to our house?
Right.
Like,
right.
Clearly, Wendy rules your life.
Yeah.
Because anything she does is like, stop.
It affects him.
And I have to go find her.
Yes.
Or find
Everything.
answers to her life.
Seriously.
And like to Julian, what is Wendy to him? Because he acted like that's basically his girl, but they haven't spoken to her months.
Right. So like, what are you upset about? That's one of my questions too.
And then my last one is like, now that we've seen everything happen between that gap, who do you think is better for Wendy, Daryl or Julian?
That is what I'm thinking too. Like, because for all of Sexless season 2, you're team Daryl. Because I feel like in Sexless, you just see Daryl as just somebody Julian knows.
Right.
Chef
you
Julian,
see everything through the women's perspective.
Yeah, but in Chef Julian, that's his homeboy. That's his like best friend.
Right.
The anything he do it affects him. So I feel like in Sexless, you're just like, okay, that's fine. They could date, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just a good guy, country boy.
I'm still team Daryl though.
I'm still team Daryl, but he's savage. He don't care.
I respect it. At the same time, it's like I respect him because at least he was more upfront. Like he's not into playing games like Julian was. And to this day, Julian still is afraid to just speak how he feels. You know what I mean? Like Daryl was not afraid to like man up and be like, listen, I want you.
Buck up. Right.
So that's why I'm still team Daryl. I don't care like how he got her. Because she was up for grabs. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not that she's like an object, but like she didn't belong to anybody.
She don't know. But Daryl, it was like she was single, Daryl single, so why not? And you doing your own thing.
Yeah, you were doing your own thing for a long time. You with this Milan person, like
even before Milan, he was out here.
And when Daryl had asked him, like, oh, you talking to a new chick? And he's like, yeah, I am.
Right. So, all right. So, you doing your own thing? So, what's
you
up?
moved on, in my opinion.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, my thing is kind of similar. Like, I do want to know if Julian, does he really, really care for Wendy? Or is it just like, if I can't have it, no one else? So, it's like a possession thing. Like
ego.
Yeah, ego thing. Like, all right. I said I didn't want her now. Like, I might want her later, so
little boy.
Nobody touch her now. That's what boys do. Like, I like her, but it's not for now. So just sit there, sit cute, and I'll come back to you later.
Wait for me.
But I want to settle down.
I'll be back.
I'll give you a
BRB.
Right, BRB. TTYL. 1 second. So then also I want to know, does Daryl even really like Wendy, or is it just more of a competitive thing? Like, well, maybe he's seeing that, like, Wendy didn't want him, so I'm going to see what I can do. Like, maybe Daryl and Julian have, like, a competitive friendship, and who knows?
I never got that. Or it could be, like, maybe Daryl thinks Wendy's easy. Who knows? Because she did give it up.
And guys got some more than girls, so who knows what Daryl knows? Who knows?
I'm still team Daryl.
Team Daryl forever. Let me tell you something. There was a point I was team Julian and Wendy for the longest.
Oh yeah, season 1.
Season 1.
When we were first introduced to him.
Yeah, and Chef Julian season 1, I think.
I think because he's fine. That's what it is.
And they just looked like, it just felt like they could have been together. They could have been real cute together. And I want Wendy to find love. Like, she deserves it.
She's a little sad. We all know this. Those who have watched other seasons. But at the same time, I don't think that he's good enough for her. But he could, if he, I feel like, because she's such a good person. Yeah. He's an ass. Girl, you don't want that headache in your life.
He's just immature. He needs to grow up. So that's another concern when he's gonna grow up, as usual. But so I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so that was episode 5. This is the finale of Chef Julian. And then, as usual, guys, email us at seriously.podcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at seriouslypodcast. And just,
and tweet us if you have any, if you guys have a decision on whether or not you're Team Julian or Team Daryl. Tweet us, Email us, let us know why you think so. If you have any questions about what's going on in the season, ask us as well. If you have any opinions, let us know as well.
Yes. So I want to share an email that we got from a listener who's a big fan of the Black and Sexy Network and a new listener to us, and we're really excited about that.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl, so Nerla writes, hello ladies, yay, y'all got my email. You guys are so funny. You offer some great feedback and mention some things about Chef Julian I never thought about before. Maybe I was blinded by his cuteness.
That'll do it.
That will do it, girl. Well, we were blinded too, but we were awakened. This season's plot is truly all about his struggle. Although I'm Team Julian and Wendy, I can't have my girl with this version of Julian. Like y'all said in the last episode, he needs time to find himself and not seek validation from the women he's messing with. He's trying though. P.S. This Florida girl is loving the New York accent. So cute. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank
Nerla.
you.
Yes. We really loved everything you had to say, and we really appreciate the email. So, yes, guys. So, as we said before, email us at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com. And hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon.
Catch you later.
Bye, guys.